Yo, it's hip hop and R&B right here on 103.5 The Beat. And listen, every once in a while, I know everybody's my special guest, but every once in a while I get an extra special guest. Somebody that I got pure love and ratings for. And this guest here today is that. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce to you the one and only Spragga Benz in the building.
Yeah, man. No respect and honor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every time.
Spragga Benz, I have this thing that I'm doing now where when I interview artists who I love and respect, which you're definitely one of them, before we start the interview, I like to give them their gold roses. So basically, I tell them how they have influenced me, or I explain to them the reason that they are so special to me.
Yeah.
And funny enough, we were at the show at Assassin's Show, and I got to tell you a little bit. So I'm really going to repeat myself here. But, you know, my love for reggae music runs really, really deep. You know, as a person who wasn't born in Jamaica, you know, both of my parents were Trinidad. You know, I was born in Brooklyn, but I found my escape through reggae and dancehall music. And you were always like one of like my favorite artists. And then when I got to the stage of being in the music industry and really working with some of the artists, whether it's doing a show or just interviewing them or what have you, you stood out differently from everybody else. I also used to feel like they never took it serious, you know what I mean? At that young stage, they were just happy cutting dub plates and doing shows. They didn't see the vision that I saw for them. You know what I'm saying? In terms of where reggae music can go. I'm on this station now because of reggae music. I wanted to take dancehall and reggae to America. You know what I mean?
They do that.
But you were at an early stage, you know, you took it serious. You had a certain vision about you, and you supported me in that. You know what I mean? I've done so much for so many artists over the years, but for an artist to turn around and give me a food, or you know, or give me a strength, or do a show for me, or support me, or when Vibes Cartel diss me, come to my defense. I mean, you've done all of those things for me. You know what I mean? And I just want to let you know how much I appreciate you and just the person that you've been. And my story is so many other people's story. Super Twitch. We all talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So thank you, brother.
Yeah, man, respect, man, because each one help one for go. Because as you say, you do a lot for our development in the early stage. You use the platform, you're never selfish with it. So if we can, you know,
yeah, but they don't see it that
strength to strength.
Not everybody see it that way.
No, them have different glasses.
Right. So listen, you've been in this industry chopping for so many years, man, and at such a high level. You've given us so many hits, you know, over the years. So I've been with you prior to, you know, your transition into Rastafari. Stayed with you then. Still gave us so much, you know, more hits, you know, at that point. You know, just in your time of being in the business, you know, what are some of your proudest moments?
You know, you have the proud moments, you know. I just love doing what I do, and each moment, you know, is a step along the journey. So I rate each moment, but I don't really have no proud moment to say, yeah, I achieved this, because I know say, that's just one thing when we do, we have more things to do.
Did you ever know you know, when you were stepping into this that you would reach these levels and you would have such an illustrious career in the music?
No, I never even know me that in music. So I don't even know someone would have reached this stage where it is.
Right.
I couldn't see that, because at the point, I never really did have a plan or a desire to be an artist. Right. Growing up.
So So talking about growing up, you're from an area in Jamaica called Red Square.
Yeah, Franklin Town.
Right. And you've always promoted that. You always, you know, it's something that you hold near and dear to you. What was it like coming up from that neighborhood that shaped you?
Everything about that neighborhood helped to prepare you for out in the world. You know, you have the kindest people and you have the most corrupt people. So you get everything from in the spectrum in between. You know, so it helps you to see the good that people can do and the evil that people can do. So it makes you more conscious going out in the world and know kind of what to expect.
Yeah. What was it coming, you know, starting your career as more of a dancehall, you know, I don't want to, because you was always like the ladies DJ and stuff like that, and you had some gangster tunes and stuff like that. What was it like, you know, making the transition saying like, I'm moving off from that stuff where people know you and had loved you for these things, and saying, no, I believe so strongly in this belief that I'm going to leave most of that behind and move forward in this.
Because when you do it, it can be like a strong belief. You have to know, say, this you want to do. Know, say, this is your life. Know, say, this is how you are going to move forward with yours. So regardless what somebody else might say, you can't do it for them because you not do you do for please them. So if them genuinely love you, then we accept what you are do for you. Because them accept, say, you're a go at that and you're a part of that and you choose that journey this instead of try to drag you along for them journey.
Right.
But them probably not sure where them are go either.
That part. Yeah. Was there something that specifically happened or someone that mentored you, through that transition?
No. It was just my own vibration, really. Nobody never influenced me, nobody never pushed. Of course, you have people around you where you respect, and elders, where you like them lifestyle or them way there. But who around me at the time? Probably you like Paned.
Oh, Paned.
Yeah, Paned did.
Yeah, that same kind of journey. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so if anybody would have said, I see that transition the in and more likely I'll be Paned.
Yeah, because, Capleton have a similar story as well, making that level of transition and still being successful afterwards, Listen, we're just so happy that, you've given us so much, and like you said, just being a fan of Spraga, I went through both of those because we go through them same things too, and I believe sometimes all of it is within us. It's just what we choose to tap into. Yeah. So in my earlier days, I was on some bad boy thing and this and this and that. Yeah. But then when you start to understand your conscious self, and you want to like feed that or dive into that more, then you can appreciate, that
other
stuff.
People and for them journey as well, and what you want to achieve in your life.
That's exactly right. So you got a new album. It's gone on pre-sale here today.
Yes.
But it's going to release to the world on Friday.
The 29th.
Yeah, the 29th. Please tell everybody the name of the album, and let's dive into that.
Yeah, well, the name of the album is Endeavors, produced mostly by myself and LMI Productions. LMI mainly before me.
Right.
And it is like completely new. Nothing has been released off it. And, it's just different for me.
Why'd you name it Endeavors?
Because, chart out on a journey then, where to expect, but, you go on something new. Different. So that's how we approach it. Cause the album, the beats, them kind of different from the regular Spraga dancehall energy and all of that. So, it's a new challenge we go up. And when the people are going to accept Spraga DJ so slow. And slow rhythm, sing the girl song that, this not loaded with more.
Well, you had two girl songs on there. You sent me the albums. I mean, they were very nice girl songs, like Loving, But you had two girl songs on there. Yeah. And then you had one that was kind of a hip-hop vibe that I downloaded as well. Yeah, I want to drop that today, as a matter of fact, and just see how the people feel about it.
Yeah, cause the album, we'd have to try to satisfy my demographics, and it's kind of wide.
Mm-hmm.
You have young people, you have old people, you have conscious people, you have gangster people, you have party people. So you can't please everybody, but at least try to put some things where somebody might can find something from it.
I love it, man. I listen to it, and I love the direction that you're in, and the bravery, of some of the stuff that you were doing. Yeah. I had to listen to certain songs twice, like, I Spraga this? But a good thing, you know what I'm saying? Just like seeing you come into the...
Sing and all sing GH and all these things, Okay, different vibe.
Yeah, so I'm really happy for you. I think this is going to, I think you're going to get a lot of rave reviews from it.
Yeah. One of my favorite tracks on the thing of making was the track with Cocotte. Being that, final recording with him do, and we never do it in our studio, and for hear the the finished product, you know, me I hope the Cockatoo fans and really she say yo a big artist
Yeah, man, for
real in a
real.
real life, you know.
Yeah, I
Because
think
up
you.
to him last deathbed the man I sing.
Yeah, for real. I think you honored him on that one because it is
Yeah.
probably one of the best songs that's on the album.
With Coco.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
telling you, man.
Yeah,
So
for real.
I think that's a great way to honor him. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, him leaving us that song with you, it just says a lot, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
Tune
them
bad.
make sure you do this.
On his dying bed, right?
Right. Yeah, we just studio. All right, voice note.
Wow.
Yeah, man, voice note.
Yeah,
and
that's
send to
amazing,
Pulse,
man.
Make him serious about it.
Yeah. How was you and Coco T relationship?
Great relationship.
Yeah.
Great relationship. Like, you know, respect Coco like an uncle.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
rate me same way like a nephew, you know, so
Gotcha.
good vibes.
I'm gonna pull away from the album a little bit, but we'll circle back, right? Two things I want to talk to you about. You spend a lot of time in New York because I grew up in Brooklyn, and that's how I got to really know about you, right?
Yeah.
I told you this story already, but we couldn't afford your dubs. Like you were expensive back. Back then, and I'm talking like 20-something years ago, 30 years ago, whatever you want to call it. Back then, it was like $800. It was a lot of money. And then time there, we used to put our little money together. We wasn't no hustlers or nothing, so we just loved the music. So we used to put our money, but we couldn't afford, right? So they had this guy named Polyfamous.
Yeah. Polly, I'm a friend, man.
No disrespect.
Polly, I'm a friend.
And no disrespect to Polly, all right?
No disrespect to Polly. Polly, I'm a friend, and Polly, I'm my endorsement.
Right.
Ever since.
Polyfamous was like Shine to Biggie. You know what I mean? Like if you could not afford Sprague Benz, you get yourself a Polyfamous dub. So we did.
Well, it's not many people at the time could actually sound like how me sound.
Right.
You know, him have my blessing. Don't sing my songs, but you can actually use any style or whatever it is you feel comfortable with.
Right.
You know,
No, he did his thing, man. And it's so funny because, you know, he can actually build a career or eat a food off of
man.
how popular
man.
you were.
Yeah, man. At one stage, probably the whole
Right.
I know I have my own songs too.
Yeah, no, he did, but it was a lot of it was based on his sound, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So over at Superpower, buck him, man. So I just had to share that story with you.
Yo, even now, the other day I'm there in a dance. I mean, I call the sound name or the place. But in a dance, and I'm gonna beat out some spragger. Come in at the dance, and I have to go up and tell him, brother, I don't mean that. Some big song there, the man I go harder than dub them, and I'm not brother, I don't mean that still.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
That's the thing about reggae music still and dancehall music. And it depends on how you want to take it, because Supercat and Nicodemus used to in the dance side by side and I sing one another song just the same.
Yes.
Supercat just done sing it and Nicodemus sing it right out. You see me? So lyrics, it to me, it not really that serious.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's amazing, man. So I wanted to bring that up to you. The other thing I want to talk about is your acting career and your movies.
Yeah, 1 years, you never in a shot or two. I'm going to build things. Whenever you really want to hurt, you still want
I walked away from Shadows with a sling on my arm and a bandage. Pure things, man. Listen, man. So, on that note.
You remember?
You remember? So, we'll get into that. But I want to talk about, literally, you being in the Shot This movie kind of sparked something. You know, not only in you, I'm sure, but in us, to be able to see like, wow, you know what I'm saying? Like you really kind of like how you would see DMX, as a rapper be in movies. Now we have a dancehall artist that's, in a movie that's gone viral with Belly, and to have a leading role in that, that was huge. I think the thing that I really appreciated the most about you and Belly, it was so real, like so authentic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that was Spraga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think that's what kind of led to us wanting to see more of that, or just more of you on the screen.
I get that a lot. When Shutters 2 come out, and when the part 2, and we get it. No more movie. But yeah, we do more movies, but you have to be conscious too. And to me, I say next man, I no business what I want to do, Them can't do what I want to do. But for me, I do what me want to do. I never really want to do no more movies at that time with that message.
Gotcha.
It's a delicate time. Probably sometime down when things calm and way, but now to the energy where I go on, I never really want to do nothing else like that. So we do other things. We do
like the movie I went to to see you in the other day.
Unbelievable was the last one, and we do one before that, Green Card, and we do one after that called Second Chance. So them thing there, I want more the feel good type.
Yes. And movies with a message.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of messages in that last movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A life,
and
things that got in it, but not that alone in a life.
For sure. And I love the fact that you got Twitch involved. I mean, he has a lot of training to do, but
no, man, Twitch my brother, man. Whatever me involved in whatever me involved in on Twitch, I have to involve in it in some way.
For him to reach, where you reach yet. But yeah, man. That's my brother, and he knows it. I'm just having fun with him. But yeah. So I'm glad to see that journey. And so what we were laughing about earlier is that there was a scene that I had in Shatas where Kamani carjacked me. Well, you and Kamani carjacked me.
Shut the fire.
Shots firing. You know what I'm saying? And everybody scattered. But I think it was Kamani jammed an actual gun on my side. Like he got into character for real.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah, for real.
And jammed me for real and left
if you not do it for real, you're going to have the real reaction.
Well, give me a body thing or something.
You're not going to have the real reaction. You have to feel it for real.
So that face you saw I had of shock was real.
Yeah, I have to feel it for real.
So big up to Kamani, big up to you. I hope to see, you definitely bring us more movies and I just love, what you're doing in that space as well,
Yeah.
It's very exciting, Do you also see yourself like, because I know you play a role in the movies too, but do you also see yourself like directing and?
We do some of the production as well because it's a collaborative effort between Top Notch Vision and Red Square Productions who presented Unbelievable.
Gotcha.
And, so we want, I don't know if directing and behind camera yet, but me get the people them for in it. Me do some parts in it, but me not really see myself as a director, no.
Gotcha. All right, well, you never know. Yeah,
you never know.
Where John gonna take you, I'll guide you.
Yeah, anything can happen.
All right, so let's get back to the album Endeavors. It's gonna be out Friday 27th, 29th, Friday 29th. Again, I listened to the album. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. Every track is different. It's like it's almost like it's taking you on a journey, you know? Yeah. And you're going and you're seeing one thing and you see something else and you see something else, but it's it's all
walk down the same part.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? So that's how I kind of view it, because I view music as art as well.
Yeah.
And just being a fan of you as a person and your music, I was happy to see you be more vulnerable with the music and try different things, like you said before, that you haven't probably done before.
Yeah.
So I think this is something that people are going to embrace, they're going to love. Is there anything you want to tell the audience about the album that you want them to know?
Yeah, just listen with an open mind. It's not the whenever I make an album for come mash up dancehall and be the club bangers and but we make something for you listen to and can all a real good vibes from. And probably learn a thing from it too, and
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And of course a special song with Coco T, we want to Show a lot of honor and respect to that. That's definitely a beautiful situation right
And
there.
big up Taurus Riley as well.
Yeah,
other
that's
artists.
right.
Big up Sizzla Kalanje, Briggy Benz, Bitter So Sika, Ashley Skerritt, who are my guest artists on the project.
Yeah, man. You
And
definitely
big
had
up
some heavy
LMR
hitters.
Pro. Again, because like as a young producer coming up, to be able to produce all these tracks with all these different energies,
Yeah.
where you know all these different flavors and the same person. Normally, I produce an album with one producer, it get monotonous at some point.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
'cause they might get the same thing, but it wasn't so with LMR.
Yeah, he got creative.
Yeah,
Really creative.
so respect the LMR, bro.
For sure, man. Big up on that, and congratulations to him as well, because he has just as much to be proud of.
Yeah.
You know, with this as well. The state of music now, since Vibes Cartel has excuse me, since Vibes Cartel, you know, has been released and got his visa and has been able to come here, we've noticed a surge, you know, in reggae dancehall music and performances, and just seems like a lot of love, you know, with the dancehall and reggae community. How do you see it?
It's a good vibe. I'm happy for it.
Mm-hmm.
Hope it continues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real. So do you see, like, you notice that, like, you're getting, I've noticed it, so I'm sure you notice it too, like, I'm seeing, like, a lot of bookings, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of moving around, a lot of different artists, you know, working together. It almost reminds me of, like, the 90s.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
in a way.
Yeah.
It's a good, and, you know, it seems genuine enough, you know, last
Yeah.
a while, because them really look happy and really look genuine together.
That's what's
Not
up.
them, we.
Right. Because you're a part of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you a last bit of roses before I let you go, Spraga. You know, you have, you know, people need to know history, you know, and we need to take time to respect certain things. Spraga, you were one of the first dancehall artists to what we consider crossover to American music and be loved and embraced by the hip hop community.
Yeah.
You were one of the first to even really have a stamp, you know, in the hip hop community, even with your time with Foxy and just certain other things. Like you were the first person that I seen that was just as respected in the dancehall community and in the hip hop community, and that's a rarity. And I believe like you opened up a lot of doors for a lot of other people to come through. You know what I'm saying? So I want to like make people know that and understand that, because you won't. you won't, right? So since I was there and I witnessed it with my own eyes, and you can't even tell me I'm wrong, I'm going to take this opportunity in front of you to give you that credit for knocking down a lot of barriers that even me as a DJ host or whatever back then was able to, you know, bridge that gap, because I grew up in the era where I loved hip hop just as much as I loved dancehall, because I was from that diaspora.
I appreciate you showing respect, and because as we know, a whole heap of other people get big breaks even from shatters. Right? Me and them not really have no link where me they say, yo, get that man there now, get that man there now, get that man there. You know, we and them not really link like that.
Wow.
But, you know, but we give thanks that respect is shown, and respect is shown to you likewise, same way.
No, I appreciate it, man. She not ready yet, man. That song got remixed in so many ways, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and other songs, but you really did it, man. Like, I hope you know to yourself, brother, as humble as you are, I hope you know that, yo, you are truly an icon, a legend in this business and to a lot of us, and you really made a stamp. Like, you know, your mother would be so proud of you, brother. Like, for real. You know, and the reason I'm just bigging you up so much is because you're so humble. And you won't say it, and you'll just keep cutting and going through and doing your thing. You'll play the background, and I get it, Sprague. I get it, but I have to make the people know.
Respect
all right,
still.
Love you, brother.
Every time, brother.
You already know. Listen, everybody, don't even stream his stuff. If you're a real fan of Sprague Benz, if he gave you a song back in the days that you really appreciate, you love his artistry, yeah. If you got a discount on a dub, Please support endeavors. It's out this Friday. Buy the album. I'm buying it. I'm going to post it. I'm going to tag him. I encourage you to do the same so he can see who his true supporters are. So if you say you're a Spragga fan, you buy the album, the whole album, right? You take a screenshot of it, you tag him in your stories, and he's going to repost it. Right, Spragga?
Yeah, definitely.
There you go. Spragga Benz, ladies and gentlemen.
Respect, man. I love.
Yes, King.
I love.